Hey guys, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? You get more of me. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, fantastic, glorious, fabulous day. Well, here we are. Another week, and it's not bad. It's not been a bad week. Fortunately, no surprises, no just out of the blue things. Knock on knock on wood. It's been a pretty good week. And while searching for topics, Derek gave me this wonderful idea of talking about the recent events in DC, in the DC universe. And that would be Superman's son and uh, Robin, the latest Robin, coming out as bisexual. Yeah, right? uh, Good on him. That's excellent news. Some positive representation, I think. I would hope so. To me, it feels very positive. We've had representation before in the media, in storybook form, in graphic novel form. Uh, but up until recently, we were always portrayed as the comic sidekick, the foil, uh, the villain, or someone who needed to be cured. But up until recently, things have kind of flipped, and we're seen more in a positive light, and I'm all for that. And thing is, there have been numerous times where we have been the forefront in, well, not me personally, but have been the forefront in graphic novels in a smaller scale. Now, where before, like I said, we were portrayed as the foil or whatever, or just smaller vignettes just hinting at it, because it was still kind of taboo. And how would folks react to seeing a gay Robin, or seeing or a bisexual Robin, sorry, or a bisexual Superman, or son of Superman. But back then, it was a little harder to get folks to be more accepting of it. But there were a few times where, yeah, let's see what happens. Uh, Now I've been doing a little looking around, and like I said, let's see, uh, da, 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 like with Generation X, it was another graphic novel series. It featured Morph and Hindsight, two male characters who were openly gay, and it was more of a an atypical setting. Boy meets boy, they fall in love, and the series would be uh, focused on, well, to a smaller scale. Their relationship would be focused, you know, as one of the highlights in the series. And let's see, Batwoman. There was Batwoman. She uh, was married. She was married to the Question, but then she started dating a woman, Maggie Sawyer, and they eventually would be the key element of the book, of the series. So yeah, positive representation there. Um, Unfortunately, uh, they wouldn't let them get married, so poo poo on them. But the relationship, they had a very strong, very connected relationship. But that brings us to Harley Quinn and Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy, two very iconic characters in the DC universe, in Batman's universe. Uh, we all know Harley. Harley was in a relationship with Joker for many, 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 many years, abusive relationship, and she was one of the first people to befriend Pamela and accept her for who she was. She didn't, brush her off or anything. She was kind with her. She accepted her. And eventually they would team up, and throughout their adventure, misadventures, they would find that they do indeed love each other on an emotional and romantic level. Because I mean, Harley, she came out of a toxic relationship with Joker, and Pamela trusted, she absolutely trusted no man. She was not, while she used her wiles to get her way, she was hurt. She had been hurt. She had been betrayed by men, and both she found love with Harley and vice versa. So, and like with the series, the new series, the Harley Quinn series on Netflix, it showcases that in a more comedic scale, but still, it showed that they had a very strong, powerful bond. So kudos, kudos to them for that. Uh, there was also Kevin O'Neill and Alan Moore, uh, who came out as bisexual in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which many folks may not be familiar with that series. You may know the old movie. The movie was kind of meh, but that also featured two bisexual men in a relationship together. Uh, then there was Richter and Shatterstar from X Factor, and then there was oh North Star, North Star, North Star from X Factor. Another one. North Star was one of the first openly gay characters in comics. So we have like I said back then. Though this is early on, like 80s, and it was still kind of you know hush tones kind of thing. But North Star later on was in a very open relationship with another character called Kyle. So, this is not the first time we've dealt with, the LGBTQ community in positive lights, where we were the heroes and we struggled with day to day things and love and relationships and loss. And for the new Robin and the Son of Superman, I'm all for. As long as they go down that path, as long as they're not seen as some, like I said, some plot device, but in a more widened array of story, how their day to days and things like that. And I think that I think it's a very good thing, in my honest opinion. And I did get a little help from CBR .com. They did an article on characters in the LGBTQ community who were, in the spotlight, and I want to see more of it. So to all the Pam Isleys and all the Harley Quinns and Joe Kents and uh, Damian Waynes and, uh, happy out of the closet. You know, you just shove that door right wide open. Be heard. Be proud of who you are. Anyway, I hope I came across clear. And I hope that y'all maybe check out some of these comics. Maybe look into it yourself. I've always been kind of a big comic book nerd, especially when it comes to DC. uh, Marvel. So yeah, why don't you all check him out for yourself? And oh, one more thing, the artwork that you saw at the beginning of the video was done by my cub, my beautiful talented cub Dan. I'm gonna give you a link to his page so you check out his artwork. And uh, he did a series uh, featuring me and him as Green Lantern and Green Arrow. And yes, it does have gay. We're gay. We're gay. Of course, we're gay. But a gay Green Lantern and a blah 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 gay Green Arrow. I mean, I thought it was appropriate considering the topic it happens. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. So be sure to check out the other Den Boys this week and see what they have to say. So until next time, y'all be good, stay safe, be proud, and I will be seeing you. Bye, guys.